Shalom. I like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bakaha Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, told me this truth. Peace and salutations to the Akim preaching his word with truth and sincerity around the four corners. Peace and salutations to the Akim and the few Aqua, the true believers of the hopeful elect. Just coming back in the spirit and theme of prophecy. And I got a couple of articles I want to bring out dealing with news and prophecy, like in the news edition. The judgment is nonstop. The Lord is not letting up. 2025 is the hell of a year. It's the hopeful year of our deliverance and the destruction and judgment on Esau. So, what a time to be alive. And in fact, let me get a preset. Salah, yeah. Let me get a preset real fast. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 9, verse 23. And it reads, "Thus saith the Lord." You see the Lord is written in all capital letters, so I let you know it's talking about the Heavenly Father, the God of Israel. His name is Yahweh. Thus saith Yahweh, "Let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches, but let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am the Lord, which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith the Lord." You see? So the Heavenly Father, you're in good space if you understand and know the Lord. And only few men know the Lord. When you come into this truth, you to know the Lord is to learn His name. And His name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son's name. Yahweh Shai. Like it tells you in the book of Proverbs. Matter of fact, let me get that real fast. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 30, verse 4. And it reads, "Who hath ascended up into heaven, or descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fist? Who hath bound the waters in the garment? Who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell?" You see? So, like it says, what is his name? What is his son's name? And if you don't know those names, then you don't know the Lord. And it's just that simple. If you do know those names, then you do know the Lord. And then, when you read in the scriptures, you learn about the Lord has favorites. And his favorite is the nation of Israel. But anyway, let me get to these articles. Because a lot has happened over the past week. Actually, over the past couple of months. Let's read this. It says, the Rimac River in Lima, Peru, has locals concerned because it recently turned a reddish color. Authorities are currently investigating. You see it? You see, the river turned blood red. You know, like just like how in ancient times when Moses took his stick and put it in the river and turned the river to blood. You know? Let me see. Got another one.
A massive pileup thanks to snowy conditions down in Oregon. 100 vehicles involved in this down near Portland. The latest reports indicate multiple people have been hurt. Some people have even been trapped in their cars. Now, the domino effect of all these crashes began in the westbound lanes of I-84 near Multnomah Falls. Deputies say one of the cars involved caught fire after it crashed. Now, luckily, all the passengers in that vehicle were able to escape in time. Emergency workers are still on the ground trying to figure out all the details of what happened here and just how many people have been injured.
You see? 100-car pileup on I-84 in Oregon. You see? The Heavenly Father's not playing. You know? As for that goes. Let me get a precept real fast. It's the book Isaiah chapter 29 verse 6. And it reads, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire." You see? So, had 100-car pileup because of the snowy conditions in Oregon on I-84. So, you know, the Lord is definitely visiting this place with calamities. And rightfully so, because America is demonic and wicked as all hell. You know? So let's keep going. Got another one.
A river is running red in Argentina and stumping officials as to why. Residents started sharing images of the discolored water on social media last week. They also reported a smell coming from the river. Reports say the stream runs through the municipality of Avellaneda, which is home to a leather-making industry, where animal skins are treated with chemicals. However, it's still unclear what caused the river to turn red and whether or not it's toxic. Reports say local residents have been filing complaints against local businesses for decades because this is not the first time something like this has happened. The river has reportedly turned other colors in the past, including green, violet, and brown. Avellaneda is about 10 miles outside of the capital of Buenos Aires, and environmental officials are leading an investigation to get to the bottom of this mystery. For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Mara Montalbano.
Yeah, you see? So, they got a river in Peru, river in Argentina. Yeah. The Lord is definitely visiting this place. Let me get a precept in the Apocrypha. All right, but this book of 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 10, and it reads, "Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof." You see? So the Lord is striking Egypt. In Egypt, nowadays, is known as Babylon. You know, spiritually Sodom in Egypt, pursuant to Revelation 11th chapter. But the Lord is definitely visiting the world in which He made. We got all these signs all over the world. says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. You see? So, Egypt's going to mourn. And these people, like it says in Revelation, that all throughout the Revelation, the 18th chapter, the people are going to mourn when America is destroyed. You know? Like it says, Egypt shall mourn. All the merchants are going to mourn when they're not able to sell their merchandise over to America anymore. You know? So let me see something. Yeah, but let's keep going. Yeah, this ain't gonna be a long lesson. I'll probably come through with a part 2. It says this is from zerohedge.com. It says the disaster after the disaster. Toxic hazards threaten Los Angeles residents. So, I believe this is after the wildfire, the quote-unquote wildfire over there in Los Angeles. It says, Anita Gazarian and Simon Penny live in a house on the westernmost edge of Altadena, missed by the flames from the catastrophic Eaton fire, but still close enough to get blanketed in ash. Farther east in the burn zone, they own a house they rent out, which was minimally damaged. It says as soon as the electricity comes back on, Gazarian's insurance adjuster told her the rental house is considered habitable. Yeah, I ain't gonna read all of this. It says Los Angeles County's 2 major fires in the Pacific Palisades and Altadena burned through 40,000 acres, about 60 square miles, deleted 25 people, destroying more than 16,000 structures, and reducing whole neighborhoods to rubble. Yeah, here's some pictures of it. Yeah, California can't catch a break. Because from what I understand, they got mudslides. You know? It says in total, 5 concurrent fires burned more than 55,000 acres, around 3 times the size of Manhattan. Yeah. Yeah, I heard that there was more fires. There's the Eaton fire, the Otto fire. There's just like I said, there's 5 fires. And the Lord is clearly judging California. And you best believe that all of that's coming to the whole of America. Let me get a preset real fast. Here's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7, verse 5, and we're going to read this from the NLT. It says, "This is what the sovereign Lord says. Disaster after disaster is coming your way." You see that? It says, "The end has come. It has finally arrived. Your final doom is waiting." Yeah, you see, so just like the scriptures say, a disaster has come. The disaster after disaster is coming your way. And it says the end has come. Your final doom Your final doom is waiting. It's finally arrived. All you people got to look forward to is calamity after calamity. You know, like it tells you in the book of Amos, the 5th chapter. So, matter of fact, let's just get it. This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 18. And it reads, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him." So just imagine getting away from a lion, you know, a ferocious animal, and then meeting up with a bear. Or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and the serpent bit him. See, so you get away from the bear and you run into the house. You know, houses symbolizes protection. And then you know you're going to be, you know that person is tired. So they lean their hand on the wall and then the serpent bites you. You know, it's symbolic. It means disaster after disaster, calamity after calamity. Tribulation after tribulation is coming after you, you know? And you're not going to be able to escape the calamity, the tribulations that the Lord is going to present to you. It says, "Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it?" Yeah. The day of the Lord is to be feared because like it says, there's going to be a day of darkness. Because ultimately, the tribulations is coming. And the ultimate tribulation is those thermonuclear missiles, you know? Hold on, let me see something real quick. Salakia. How'd that do that? Yeah, since I was talking about mudslides, it says at atmospheric river begins torrential rain to trigger flooding and mudslides in California. A fast-moving potent storm will deliver inches of rain in California and feet of snow to the Sierra Nevada. The storm will have dangerous, damaging, and disruptive consequences. You see, so right as you can see on the screen, right in that region of California and all the way to Nevada, all of that rain and snow causing mudslides and causing people to stay in their homes. You know, you people are getting visited from the Lord and don't even know it. You know? It's beautiful. But yeah, Lord's will, you was edified. Until next time, we're going to say Shalom to the elect. Wa abad babal.